Rocking with pettyblog.com.
It's your boy Silk D-O-double-G, and you are now watching the Petty Blog.
I can't be on the Petty Blog.
Oh my God, it just hit me. Petty and T. I was so dumb.
Oh, petty.
So they already know that I'm dropping the T. So let's get right into it. So basically, a man who was linked to Sexyy Red, who does OnlyFans, has just been exposed for spreading HSV knowingly. And for those who don't know, HSV stands for the herpes simplex virus, okay? HSV2 to be exact. Now, this man has been bragging about having smashed over 3,100 women in his lifetime and counting.
I think my body count was like 3,100.
And he's only in his 20s, so that's pretty sad if you ask me. He is actually supposedly 24, so that's very sad, okay? Having 3,000 bodies and you're 24, and then you also brag about your ex-girlfriend having had over 2,000 bodies.
My body count like 2,000. My body count like 3,000, so it's like, damn, like, I ain't feel too bad about it.
Meaning that y'all done had 5,000 bodies and counting between y'all. Maybe millions, because like each person probably has their own set of bodies, but that's a whole nother conversation. Let's go back on topic. So one of the people who he smashed on OnlyFans, who also does OnlyFans, found out that she has HSV2, and that's how it's being exposed. She's saying that she smashed him back in February, and how she found out is because I guess she got tested recently or months after it, and then contacted all of her partners to see their test results, and Gucci never sent his in, and that's probably how she pinpointed that it was him. And she was in tears, and she apologized for not having exposed it sooner. She claims that her other partners that she smashed on camera tested negative for it. But I do want to say before I get into her video that HSV 1 is basically on top orally, if you know what I mean. HSV 2 is at the bottom. People who have one usually have the other, because I mean, when you're active, you're just, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too deep into, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to keep this PG, okay? I also want to say that according to some stats, up to 80% of people have this virus, okay? That means that when you go to a party and there is 500 people there, that means that 400 of them have HSV. Some know it and some don't know it. And that's just those who know it though. Because obviously if you never got tested or don't show symptoms, you don't even know. Because you can be asymptomatic and have it, okay? You can show no symptoms and still carry the virus and still pass it on, sadly. So I'm saying that to say, if you're actually active, just get tested for everything if you can, period. Because think about it, even if you're monogamous or you think you are, what if your spouse is cheating? You don't know what he can bring you, you know what I'm saying? And that's an example. So your best bet, if you're active, is to just get tested for everything, okay? Whether you show symptoms of anything or not, get tested. It's better to know than not to know, you know what I'm saying? And I don't tell nobody how to live, but I feel like monogamy is the way. If you're polygamous and you want to be a cheater and all that, being a cheater is unfair, period, point blank. But being out there and smashing all these people, bragging about smashing 2,000 people, 3,000 or whatever, like that's wild. You don't care about your body? I don't get that. And he's smashing these girls raw. Oh, and as far as Sexyy Red goes, I'm not saying that they messed around. I don't know. I wasn't in bed with them. But the fans do think that they've messed around. Some think that Sexyy Red gave it to him because she spoke about contracting curable STDs in the past, even though this one is not curable. It stays with you forever. But yeah, or they think that he gave it to her. Vice versa. Either way, like I said, he had 3,000 bodies. Like he said, he had 3,000 bodies, so chances are high anyway. And he has been seen and spotted with Sexyy Red on multiple occasions. They hang out. Like I said, I don't know what they do behind closed doors. But when he posted a picture of her, he also put in that collage, "I like a natural freak. I ain't asking you to do nothing." Crying, laughing. So people feel like that's him seemingly trying to say that they messed around.
Just get my money today, nigga.
Yeah, it didn't hit.
Child, I don't know what else to say. Check it out.
I'm just gonna say, yes, he gave it to me. It's devastating to have to come on here and share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci third leg burned me with HSV2. And he told me that he was gonna send me his test results, and he never did. And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls. And there's girls with so many similar stories to me, and they're so young as well. He is preying on the young, he is preying on the new. And I'm so sorry for not saying this 7 months ago. I was scared, and I was making so much money. I can't keep beating around the bush because you guys think I'm lying. And he can't ruin anybody else's life. I didn't know what he was known for. I didn't know who he was. I didn't do my research, and it is my fault.